Hello, everybody. Welcome to another day with Pastor Derek Schneider from Canada. Now, you were talking about, because the question I asked really is, why is it that you say you could see a move of God here? Why is it that most people will not see it in newspaper magazines, TV stations, or TV programs, and things like that? So it's not the thing you talk about, like you talk about other revivals, like you mentioned, Pensacola or something like that. Why do you call this a revival?
I think typically people feel that revivals happen in maybe America or Canada. And that's kind of our grid for what a revival is. But God just can't be capsulized in one nation or in one type of revival. He's going to the nations of the world. And he's doing something unusual in an unusual place for the purpose of his glory. And so when you talk about coming to Ukraine, it's not generally the first place most people choose to go.
Some people don't even know there's a country like that. They never heard of it.
And I think it's just God's wisdom, Pastor Sunday, to almost hide his treasures in certain places so that there's a price to be paid to experience. Because this isn't just a move of God we all want to copy or see happen somewhere else. The tangible presence of Jesus, the feet of Jesus have touched Ukraine. And you have to pay a price for that kind of thing. And I think some people have compartmentalized God and revival within their own grid, and they forget God can do something spectacular beyond their wildest dreams somewhere else in the world. And I honestly have to say, I've been to different countries of the world. I've been to Pensacola and seen different revivals. This is the most unusual supernatural manifestation of his kingdom I've ever read about and I've ever personally seen. I'm blown away.
So what are those points that make you to come to such a conclusion?
Well, you're seeing, first of all, you're seeing a pastor who's not the big figurehead, and it's not another mega church. Though it's a mega church, it's not your usual mega church.
So the bigness of the church here is not even the big thing. It's no more the emphasis.
No.
So there are some things that you think that are bigger than the size of the church?
Absolutely. The way you've been able to instruct your members to penetrate society, the way the church is like a living organism that lives and breathes and is alive even without you. It's actually an organism. It's a body of Christ that is started programs. I mean, when you said one time that your church members are in every sphere of society, literally, all of the 7 mountains, even the most unusual places in your society, your members are there. And they're not just there, being quiet. They're there imposing kingdom principles into the society that are transforming it. This is more than come to a great church to experience the presence of God. This is a nation being laid at the feet of Jesus.
So this is not just about the praise and worship, or great message, or great feelings.
That's just the things you experience when you come to be equipped at the local church here. The greater that's happening is the glory that's being carried by your members out into the community. But don't get me wrong, the tangible, raw presence of Jesus Christ is in your meetings, it's in your services, but it goes beyond the 4 walls. You guys have ushered in Jesus and his kingdom here.
So it's not just what you experience in the church that has really impressed you here, but it's what the church has been able to do beyond the 4 walls of the church.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you see all these cars being driven around the city with Jesus and the crucifixion scenes painted on them with signs saying, don't go to hell, Jesus died for you, call me, and people are phoning and getting saved, this is a supernatural manifestation. All of your resources are being used to establish his kingdom.
For him.
Government, education, social programs, delivering people from addictions. This is what Jesus prayed. My kingdom come on earth. My will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. We are seeing heaven touching earth here, Pastor Sunday.
Amazing. Thank you so very much, Pastor Derek. We're going to come back to you, and we're going to continue this talk. And thank you guys. See you tomorrow.